Alright, I'm going to America tomorrow with my 16-month-old baby by myself for a business trip. So I thought, what better thing to do than to vlog it. So we are leaving at like 4 AM. It is now 4:33 PM. So less than 12 hours. I have kind of finished packing, but you know when you're at that weird point of packing where you've got to like run round and get all the stuff that you have been using, and I have to keep taking stuff out of my suitcase. There's loads of storms going on. Manchester Airport's runways were closed this morning because of snow, and there's a huge winter storm across the states. But I'm going to Texas, so hopefully it's okay. I'm now doing the run around with my list, which is quite extensive. This is only my extras list. So finding things like Calpol, like Bonjela, like a first aid kit, like a snooze shade, like learning how to, on my list it says learning how to do the pram. I have a travel pram which is supposed to be like a one-hand thing, and I can't do it. And I always rely on Airport Dad mode to do it, and Airport Dad isn't coming. So yes, wish me luck. Hopefully you are also going to be watching in this vlog us travel to the States, and it's going to be an amazing trip, and I'll tell you more about it. But right now we're going to get back to just running around the house and just doing all the shit that I should have done like hours ago. Oh my god, so we've literally been sat on the runway for 3 hours at Manchester while they cleared snow and de-iced the plane. It took so long. If we take off on time, we land really quickly. I literally still have 20 minutes until my gate closes, and I have to cross, I have to change terminals, go through security, get to the gate. If I make this flight, it's going to be a miracle. If I don't, then there's no more until at least tomorrow. Pray for me, but I'm still sleeping. We did not make our flight. Now been rebooked by Chicago and still don't have very much time. So we're at Heathrow, running. Oh my god. I'm in Chicago, O'Hare. It's now like 1 AM UK time, and we are about to get our final flight of the day and get into Austin. I've just come into the lounge, thank God. It's honestly saved me today, having like a space to do stuff and space for him. I am just like freshening up, which feels really silly because it's so late at night. It's going to be so late when we get to the hotel, but there's something about a long travel day, especially when you've been in the same stuff. I've got my phone on in the background, playing a YouTube video for him for like a second, and I'm literally in a toilet. But this is the way that we just get stuff done as mamas. Then I'm going to quickly change Austin, freshen him up. I don't know what time zone he's on right now. I'm trying to get him to like sleep a little bit on this flight so that he kind of thinks it's nighttime. Then I'll wake him up when we get into Texas, feed him at the hotel, hopefully put him down to sleep, by like midnight if we're really quick, and then he'll sleep, we hope. I hope this vlog turns out okay. This is the first one I've recorded. Anyway, just stop waving my mascara around and just get on with my tasks that I need to do in a locked restroom with other people probably need to get in. I know, Austin, I'm being annoying. Okay. Austin. Right, day one in Austin. Good morning. It's really cold here at the moment. Through some miracle, I managed to shower. Now that sounds really stupid, but for anyone that has a child, you will know you have your ways, right? When you're at home in your own environment where you can just like leave them doing something. In a hotel room with like danger zone things everywhere, like look at that table, it's like heavy, like marble, and this one. So we're gonna go out. Literally got YouTube on in the background and the Tony box going, like all the stuff. We're gonna go out, just walk around. I've been to Austin, this is my third time in Austin. It's a great city. The downtown area is really nice, so we're just gonna walk. I really need some real strong, good coffee. That's what I'm craving, and a really good pastry. I am supposed to be eating really well this week. I mean, I am eating well, but I really fancy a pastry. And you can eat well and have pastries. So that's the goal, and I will let you know how I get on. We're gonna see how Austin fares, but yeah, this is my first day here. The event that I'm attending doesn't kick off until tonight, and then I have my mother-in-law flying out from Chicago this morning to Austin to basically have Austin the city, Austin my child. She is gonna babysit all week. She's buzzing, I'm buzzing, he's buzzing, everyone's a winner. Anyway, see you later. Day 2 of CEO Mama, and I'm going to do my best to vlog what I can. Yesterday was the first day, and it was honestly, I say this every time I go to events like this, it was life-changing. And like, you could probably listen to this and be like, yeah, okay, whatever. But the stuff that we go through in terms of business, in terms of motherhood, identity, like polarity, growth, discomfort, oh, it's wild. So I'm gonna try and show you a little bit of today. Obviously, I'm not gonna be able to film like the sessions and the content and stuff, but I really wanna show like a picture of why I do what I do and why I so strongly believe in events like this. But first, CEO Mama means there's a very strong mother part of this. So we're gonna go get some breakfast. CEO Mama, and I just run out to take a quick video and update you. So we've been like heavily in business masterminding, which is so fun and also like super strategic because we get to work through our own hot seats. So everyone gets 15 minutes to ask a question, ask the group for support. And what I love about masterminds, and which is why I will always be part of them and always run them, is the fact that you learn so much from witnessing other people being coached, learning about their businesses, and yeah, it can be sometimes just so interesting to me because there's so many phenomenal women in this group all running such different businesses, and you learn so much. Like, there are people that have amazing product-based businesses, CPG companies, like that's nothing like what I do, but yeah, I'm learning so much from them and the questions that they're asking. And I think I want to like give you a reminder, like just drill down at this point and get yourself involved with people who are, yes, further along than you maybe, who expand you, but also who are doing different things. And I think, you know, I adore the events industry, I always have, I always will, but to me it just felt like such an echo chamber that I really had to kind of step back from it and do different things. And this is why I joined this mastermind, because I wanted to be around other people that were outside of my industry. And even if you find yourself like you want to be around other events people, be around other events people, but try being around people who are doing different things, or maybe they're based in different locations. So yeah, so we started the day with a bit of a ceremony and like a yin yoga, lots of reflection. It was very deep, there were tears, there was lots of, I mean, I'm not going to tell you the whole deal because there's some top secret stuff, but it was so good. And then it's been full on business coaching, and then we have a dinner tonight as well. So I'm going to go back in the room. I've had my hot seat already. I was asking about the evolution of my personal brand and lots of exciting things about how it kind of links and how I can serve my audience on a deeper basis, but also like bring more people into my programs through doing that in a new kind of era. So this is like a beautiful stairwell. This hotel is absolutely stunning. And if you know me already, you know I'm a complete hotel geek and I love that. So yeah, I'm gonna go back in the room. I can't film during the hot seats because it's like all confidential. People are asking about their own businesses, so I want to honour and respect that. But yeah, let's get back to it.
I feel like you're so magnetic. You are so magnetic.
You do that?
Knock, knock, trick or treat, who are you?
Okay, it's day 3 of CEO Mama. So I'm just finishing up, getting ready. And then it's time for breakfast. Hand over Austin to his grandma. And yeah, get back in the room. Austin? Why should I come with you? At least if when I'm with Jake, he's like, no, put it back. And my extra luggage. We are just packing up. We are packing up the final things from our room. We have got a night flight tonight home. I thought I'd quickly tell you some of my top things that I've thought of or that I've learned traveling solo with Austin. So the first is book night flights where you can. If you can be flying when babies are sleeping, it's so much easier. The way out was obviously a day flight. He did great. It was such a long journey for us though with all the delays. It was 26 hours door to door. So tonight, we are flying at 7:10 p.m. Austin, Texas time into London, and then we have a short flight up to Manchester, which I'm regretting to be honest, but we live closer to Manchester than we do London, so it's just going to be annoying waiting in Heathrow. That bit I'm anxious about of all of the stuff, and also Manchester I hate. I just don't like it. I don't like it, especially after last week. Like, it was just a shit show. The airport can't handle itself. So that's the bit I'm anxious about on the way home. But anyway, I've packed up. I actually had to buy an extra case because I flew out business class. I treated myself to it. It was an upgrade. I decided to do it to make the day flight easier. I completely understand, like not everyone can do that. I can't always do that. I usually can't do that. But anyway, I did it this time. First time traveling solo with a baby. I'm flying back premium economy with British Airways, which is, to be honest, is good, but it means that I have less luggage because I lost my status on BA when I was pregnant and haven't built it back up yet. So basically, that sounds like a really small thing, but I flew out with a really heavy suitcase. Yes, Austin. I'm flying home with now I have loads of luggage that I can take, but it has to be like in the weight limit, which is really annoying. So anyway, we've bought another suitcase. Target do same day delivery in cities. So we did that, business expense. So it's all right, we figured it out. And I just managed to pack. So other travel hacks, just like what I learned on the way out was that really do try and pack your hand luggage light. I'm always like, oh, but I might need this on the flight and I might need this. And I did need loads of stuff, but I've essentially learned what I needed and what I didn't need and have repacked my bags to basically, the worst thing I think traveling solo is going through security. People do want to help you and I have had help every time, but especially if you're traveling with a travel stroller, you have to completely pack it down. You have to hold the baby. The baby can't go in a baby carrier. It has to be like held. So you basically need to be as hands-free as possible. With liquids, depending on how old your child is, you can take like baby food, you can take formula milk, you could even take like expressed breast milk. I'm still breastfeeding Austin, he's 17 months old, so I didn't pack any drinks for him. I just took his empty like sippy cup and gave him water on the flight, and then I also breastfed him. Another travel hack, if you do have quite a young baby, if you can give them a drink when you're going up, taking off. When you're taking off, basically whatever it is, whether it's through a straw or breastfeeding or bottle feeding, whatever, that can really help take the pressure away for their ears. So that's a hack for you if you can. What else have we got? Toys, new toys I'm giving him on the flight. So like bringing out something that he loves, but also bringing out something he hasn't seen before, and a fuck ton of snacks. I'm actually worried that I don't have enough snacks. I have made sure that I've packed my baby wipes. Last time I forgot them, which isn't good. What else have we got? A change of clothes for me. Usually I would take like a full outfit change, everything. I've just made sure I've got a new top, fresh underwear, socks, stuff like that, just in case we get delayed. And also I just love to change as soon as I land. Yeah, all the usual like liquids and stuff for me. I just go really light. I think, do I actually need it? Come on. Do you really need the full skincare routine, Julia, or can you just do with like a wipe and, you know, a bit of concealer and mascara for when you land? So that is that. Chargers, obviously. And I always just think of, I guess not wet. Yes, Austin. He's trying to throw his toy outside of the very large window that we have, which isn't going to happen. So I also think, like, what if my luggage gets lost? What if we end up getting stuck somewhere overnight? Strip it all back. What would I actually need to be away for a night? And then I just base it on that. Stop pissing around with buying extra stuff, throwing it in my hand luggage. I swapped. I'm a book, like I love books. I love reading. I always would buy like proper books. I was so anti-Kindle for years, and now I have a child. I have a Kindle because it really helped me with like night feeds and stuff, so I wasn't scrolling on my phone. But actually having a Kindle is so light for the flight and means that I have, you know, something to read without having to pack. I used to pack like 3 books when I was on a trip like this. So yeah, I think that's everything. So literally just packed up. I've left his travel cart. I'm hoping he'll have another nap. Another hack is just always ask for early check-in, late check-out. I do this anyway, I've always done it, and I do believe that I always manifest good rooms. Like I manifested an upgrade to a really gorgeous room here, but like people genuinely do want to help you, and like not every single room needs to be checked out of right on time. So I've managed to get a 2-hour late checkout. I'm actually going to go downstairs and say, like, is there any way you can extend it a little bit more? It would really help me. But yeah, people generally want to help. And I would say that if your hotel or accommodation maybe charges a small fee for a late checkout, that is something I would be so willing to pay for, just to have the extra space. So yeah, that is something that I would recommend as well. What else? Traveling with car seat or no car seat. When we last came to Texas, I had my husband with me. We bought the baby car seat because then we could just put it in any Uber or whatever, but you have to have like a travel bag for it so you can check it. It's a lot. So this time I decided to leave it at home, and it just has meant that I haven't been able to just jump in Ubers places, so it would limit you. Like I would say if I was going to a city like LA that you really need to be driving, I would either hire a car with a car seat or I would take ours. But in here I have managed to walk loads of places, but it's meant that to and from the airport I've booked an executive transfer. It's triple the price of an Uber, but it's meant that I haven't had to take the car. I couldn't have carried it. I literally couldn't have carried it. It's only there and then back from the airport, so it's been a really worthwhile expense for me to know, especially like getting picked up at the airport with someone with a sign ready to help you with the baggage. And yeah, we're gonna get picked up at 3:30. I'm gonna arrive to the airport a little bit early this time. I'm always like an arrive 3 hours before kind of person, but I really just want to give that extra time. I have a feeling I'm on a full flight. I looked in my app to see if I could upgrade. I've been trying to upgrade it for like weeks now, but it was like £4,000 at one point, which obviously was not a vibe. But sometimes at the airport they have extra seats. So I'm going to ask if I can pay to upgrade just on the off chance to have that extra space. But I believe that if you are like thinking about, oh, do I need to upgrade for a flight? I would say if you can and you want to, and it's like something that you're like, yeah, you're able to do with points or whatever, or pay for, do it on the day flight. Do it on any daytime flight when babies are like moving around, so you have the extra space. On a night flight, if their routine is pretty good and they sleep, like it's okay. They can kind of sleep on your lap or whatever. So I would say if you're doing it one way, it's kind of controversial because most people probably do it on the night flight on the way home from the US, but that's just my opinion. Anyway, this kid has been playing very well. I'm worried about him. Oh no, he's just playing, just hanging out. So yeah, we have 3 hours till we get picked up. I need to get another nap in him at some point. This morning we went out for breakfast with my mother-in-law, said bye to her, she's been looking after him. Then I went to meet my friend Alex and her husband and her little boy for coffee, which is so lovely. And yeah, and now we are gonna go for a walk. This is, like yesterday was such a nice day, but it was so cold and rainy the rest of the week here in Texas, so we haven't really seen like the Austin that I know, the Austin that I love, not my child, the city. So we're gonna go for a walk. I'm gonna put him in the stroller. We're gonna go for a walk around Lady Bird Lake. It's such a family-friendly city. It's such a dog-friendly city, which we love. He just loves looking at the dogs. So that's my plan. Get some fresh air in us both, get some steps in, and then come back, maybe get a nap for him, freshen up, and then GTFO. So yeah, that is the plan. And I will try and update you on how the flight goes. I hope this is helpful. Let me know which travel tip landed most for you.